Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. It's been a couple months. I know it's been at least June, July, August, September, October, 4 months since I've actually sat down and filmed the video for this channel. A lot has been happening, a lot has happened, and yeah, I thought I'd sit down and just talk to you guys what's been going on and go from there. So I actually made a list. I'm not joking, this is how bad it's gone. I had to make a list because it's just easy. If I write a list, I know what I have to talk about and it's easier for me to express myself without forgetting anything in between. So I want to talk about the elephant in the room. If you saw my previous videos on this channel, I was talking about my wedding. I did have a video about me postponing my wedding, but I left it on private. I just didn't want to show that video because there was a lot of emotion in it and a lot of anger, and with COVID and everything I just decided to keep that private. I didn't put that live on my channel, so I'm sorry you guys are not going to see that, but I just want to make sure I've collected and I can talk to you guys more about it now. So basically we were supposed to get married in May. With COVID and everything, the stuff that went on here in Malta, everything just kind of went haywire about 3 to 5 weeks prior to the wedding. So I had to collect my wedding dress, which is in my mum's room behind the door. I have not opened it at all, so I think it's been in my mom's room since May, beginning of May. So May, June, July, August, September, October. So it's been there for 5 months and I have not looked at it. I hope I still fit in it. I'm not joking. I feel like I put on a little bit of weight due to COVID, because that's another thing which I'll get into later, why a lot of things have changed. So we have postponed the wedding to February. We don't know exactly if what we want is going to happen, but what we know for sure is we actually are getting married, but we don't know about the reception, because the current situation here in Malta is inside it's seated for 100 people and outside it's 250. February, obviously it's a winter kind of wedding, winter slightly going to spring, so they can't risk having anything outdoors. So we're literally limited to 100 people indoor, including us. Very hard to do, I think it was like 40 invites. No, it wasn't, it was 14.8. So we had 24 and 24. We kind of halved it just to be fair, and we don't know exactly what we're going to do yet. So reception is still a question mark because of the money and if it's worth us doing in February or not, depending if we're estimating December to actually see what we're going to do, but by December we need to think of a plan B. So that's that. Honeymoon is still going on in Feb. We're supposed to be going to America. It's something I've been wanting to do forever, for at least 4 or 5 years. If we can go, we will definitely go because it's a road trip. If there's no quarantine, as if they maybe just need a test that we're negative or something, we will still do it and we'll still go. So yeah, I just really hope we can go. Like, I'm just waiting it out and seeing what's gonna happen. So let's fingers crossed that we can still do the honeymoon, because it's been my dream and I just really want to go to California. I've been dying to do this road trip since I was about 22, so it needs to happen, because if it doesn't happen, I don't know when it's going to happen again, because we have other plans next year, so we can't postpone that again, because I don't think I will physically be able to go. I don't know, but I don't think it'll be able to happen anytime next year, if not February. So everything is so tight and so crazy right now that we just don't know what's going to happen. So it's crazy. Mentally, where I'm at, mentally I'm okay. Like, there was a time where I was like really frustrated with this current situation, which I know I'm not the only one in that situation. I also lost my grandma, my nana, so it's my Maltese grandma, because we have my grandma, which is my mom's mom because she's British, and then my nana, which is my dad's mom, who is Maltese. She passed away in August. That was probably one of the hardest things that both my sister and I had to go through, because we were literally glued to the hip with my nana, so it was very hard to see that happen and for her to pass away. Even it was just very emotional, so that happened as well. So I did kind of contribute, or like in her memory do a collection on my stationery channel, stationery business, PAPERIE. I did do like a little collection called Autumn Irene, because I wanted to kind of like, you know, do something in her memory. So that's happened as well. So there's a lot of things that happened during COVID, and it's a lot to express on camera, so bear with me, guys. Going through my little notes right now, so I'm trying not to forget anything. Okay, so PAPERIE has done amazingly during COVID and out, like coming up to October. So literally from April, I would say April up until now, my sales thankfully have gone like this. They've always been like that, but I have literally gone up. So thankfully, I've always had international customers. So the problem that I would always face is local customers. Like I target a lot of I think international customers, which is great in a way, but I never used to have so many local. It's always been like that. Like my main clients would be Americans, Canadians, and British and Ireland and stuff. So it was really something different for me to start catering and local people finding me and like ordering from me as well. So that was amazing, and it also opened up my website rather than on Etsy. So, and even just seeing orders go flying coming in and not from there has been amazing. So when you have a goal, just go for it. Like it's amazing to see things progress and see people like actually liking your work and purchasing from you, and just don't give up. When it comes to a business, it takes time. I've spent a lot of money on that, on my little business. I've been growing it for about nearly 4 years now, and I'm finally seeing a growth, which is great. Obviously each year it goes up and up and up, and you know, I focus on more like particular things now rather than like a lot of everything. Like I used to do greeting cards, I don't do so much now, but I'm now trying to go into the wedding area as well, and now I've just dipped into the baby section as well. So slowly you start adding things, but I never want to go over the top. Like right now, usually the Scholastic weekly planners do well, so I designed a new template for this year just to change it up from last year. Every year I like to revamp certain things, which is great because it's always nice, but then I just keep the ones that I really sell, especially on Etsy and stuff like that. So business wise, doing very well, very thankful. And also business wise, my full-time job here in Malta has actually gone down to part-time, because I actually was going to leave just before my wedding, and since my wedding didn't go through, I was asked if I would like to do a part-time job, because they kind of knew I was doing very well with PAPERIE, and I really wanted to focus on that because I just didn't want to neglect my own business. And having a part-time job and my business does help me get out more without just staying inside just working on my business. So that's a good thing in a way. So you kind of got something else, and then you come back to working on your little baby business. So in a way, I like to juggle both. I don't mind it. Sometimes it does get a bit stressful when you still have to work for someone and you're working for yourself, because you have to try and find the middle man and try and see if you can manage both. It's not easy, especially now, especially coming on to Christmas. It is tough. Like, this time of year is always tough for me, and it just gets to me so much. Like, I really need to be careful that I don't, you know, the balance is like the same. I try not to have any problems with that and stuff like that. So it's not easy. I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy. And not only that, I do have a new business venture that I'm adding to her PAPERIE. I'm just waiting on some supplies and stuff which I need to launch hopefully by November. So it is a lot. Trying to juggle all these little things is not easy, but this new venture is going to be strictly local. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sell internationally due to the weight. So the weight will be very expensive for these items. So if people are willing to pay for it, then go ahead, because they'll actually be tracked and, you know, insured and stuff because of the product that they're going to be. So it's a literally hit and miss, but it's going to be mainly exclusive for Malta, and I'm very excited for them. These are items that I do use a lot, so hence why it makes sense for me to create them, and I'm very excited for those, but I can't really talk about them until they're here, they've been tested, and I can sell them soon. I haven't done an official date or anything for them because I'm still waiting for things to come in, so that's exciting. So yes, business-wise, doing well, very well. Very grateful for my business venture, and very focusing on myself and my business has been the best thing I've ever done. So very, very excited for that. And the fact that Ryan gives me little goals. He's given me like goals to say, like, if you manage to do XYZ in a month, that's great, just make sure you keep on maintaining it. And you know, it's like been amazing. So okay, next question, or next little blip about my life, is the apartment. The apartment has been a nightmare in disguise. It has taken so long. Like, we've only just taken the tiles that they need to lay, and we're waiting for the electrician to go in and continue with the wiring. And once the tiles are laid, then we think they need to do the windows and the front door, and then we can close it. We do have everything booked for like the bedroom, the kitchen, my study, so everything's booked for December, January, February. So we have a limit when everything else needs to be done, because all the other stuff are going to be going in. Very, very stressful right now, because we're just wanting things to be done in the days that we're told they're going to be done, and then they're not being done. So since we have to wait on another project manager, and they're taking their time, and it's just getting stressful for me, and I can't take it anymore. So I kind of like, I had to step in, because even Ryan was getting really frustrated about it all. So just really intense. And then I just want to talk about the future of this channel. So this channel has been my baby for years now. Like, it's been my little baby. So if you've been following me on Instagram, I'm slowly adding new content every now and again. So it's not like my main baby at the moment is PAPERIE. As you guys know, like, there's always posts, photos of my products going up there daily, and I've also got a Patreon for my PAPERIE. So if you like to have a bi-monthly stationery box, make sure to head over to Patreon. You can subscribe. I think it's about 10 euros a month locally and 12 euros a month internationally if you want one of the stationery boxes. But then there's a podcast, there's exclusive videos and stuff like that. There are different tiers, so please go ahead and check those out if you're interested. I'll leave a link down below if you want to go check those out. But the future of this channel, I'm hoping to post more regularly, but I'm not sure it will be every week. So we'll see about that. So thank you guys for watching. This is just a little quick update, but I'll be back soon, I promise, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a lovely day wherever you're in the world, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.